everybody, welcome back again to Twisted Slippers Breakers. Today, I was just received some mail from eBay purchases, and it's a set that I kind of reaches back to my childhood, and I really wanted to continue building it. So we're going to open these up on video to show you guys all of these. It is the Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark set. It's not all the cards, but it's most of them. So let's go through these together. Alright, so we will move these out of the way. Did you bring that into view there, Mr. W? Alright, so get in there and rip them up. Carefully, these are from 1981. These are super old cards. Alright, let's put those down there in front of the camera so everyone can see them. So you can see here, they're all...
looks like they're already bent.
Well, they're old cards. These cards were used. I purchased these from a person out in Alberta. So these are most of the set, but they're basically clips. They're frames from the movies itself. Hopefully you've all seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm not spoiling anything for you. So this is the Treacherous Descent.
Except me.
You've seen it.
Raiders of the Lost Ark?
I thought you have. That's card number 50. Continue on card number 51, Chamber of Death. Well, they're not in order, so that's okay. But I'll put them in order. The Well of Souls. Really putting it back into wanting me to watch these movies again. The Key to Eternity. So that's when he first discovered the Well of Souls, where it was actually buried. What else we got here? Moving on. Inside the map room. Alright. So that's basically just before he figures out where the key is. This is while they're... The Tanis digs. This is where he eventually does find the Well of Souls.
Wait, is it Indiana Lost in the Ark?
No, this is Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, the rivals meet. So this is when they're looking for the Ark of the Covenant. I won't go into too much detail. The Ark of the Covenant is said to have carried the original 10 Commandments from when Moses came down the mountain. This scene right here, if you don't know that one, Harrison Ford was actually very, very, very sick of the flu, and they wanted to get this scene shot really fast. So the gentleman there in the black with the sword, he does this huge display of sword play, and Harrison Ford, or Indiana Jones, just kind of rolls his eyes, grabs his gun, and takes one shot. And that was it. The scene was over. It was beautiful. It was a way to get the scene done quickly, and it was perfect comedic timing for that type of movie. That's when they're fighting, and there's Marion there in the background. This is when they first. This is when he first met her again in the tavern, and I think it was Nepal. And that's in the tavern again. This is when they find out what he has to do. There's Marcus Brody off on the right there. Escape to the skies. So this is when, after he was chased by all the tribemen.
Chased by a boulder.
And this is him being chased by the gigantic boulder. Man, I remember watching this movie as a kid.
I remember watching this movie.
Such a good movie. I think we're going to have to watch it again. The Temple of the Warriors. There's Marion. Card's not in the greatest... Look at it, it's kind of off-centered a little bit. That's okay. Got the monkey there.
India.
And there we go with Indiana Jones, the freelance adventurer.
Double.
I more than likely have doubles in here, and that's okay. You want to open it for me?
Yes.
Alright, get in there.
There was also an Indiana one that we watched last year. It's like snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
That's Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's this movie. Alright. What do we got? Alright, here we go. So we got a double, that's okay. These will be up on eBay, anything that I have doubles of.
Have that.
We have these ones too. I think we might have a lot of doubles, and that's okay. These are old sets. There's nothing wrong with having the old sets. It might even be one worth to actually try to build like a second set as well. Well, there's one we haven't got yet within the stone chest. That's when they find the Ark. This is the Sea of Serpents, so there's all the snakes surrounding them.
I remember that scene.
And there's the air lifting the Ark of the Covenant out of its box. And there's a double of the exact same card.
I remember all of these scenes when they were
Well,
in the temple.
Raiders of the Lost Ark was such a good movie. It was so much fun.
That was my favorite part of the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
So here we go.
when-
Keep going
I
through
think-
these.
Wait, didn't like Indiana get like pushed in?
He got trapped in there.
Yeah,
They
he got-
closed the lid on him. There he goes. I hate snakes.
It's like snakes. What?
Yes. Marion holds off the enemy. This is the after they finally break out of the Well of Souls, when they start fighting at the airport. And there he is chasing the trucks. And here comes the trucks. So
Chase.
that was a pretty cool truck scene. I remember that. It was pretty intense. That's when they're on the boat before he swims over to the submarine that is taking them to this island here.
They're made by Indiana fans.
So this is when he has the RPG aimed at the Ark, and they convince him that he doesn't want to blow it up. So this is after they find out that the Ark will be studied, and it turns out it will not be studied. It actually ends up sitting, there's another one, in basically what we all now know of, Area 51. It's essentially where it ends up. We ended up seeing that scene again in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I believe. All right, so what do we got here? So we're going to hand me the cards now. There it is there, the Destiny of the Ark. So that's basically Area 51. And there it is again. Yes, the awesome moment. Don't look at the light. So that's when the power of God takes over and wipes out the Nazi forces. There they are again. Chase. So as you see here, we do have a fair amount of duplicates, and that's totally fine. I am cool with that. These cards are ancient. They're actually,
This is new.
they look brand new. Oh, here we go. The Mountain of Muscle. So that one actually goes right after or before that one. Before this guy here gets all spun up by a propeller.
Indiana was so mad because it was King Cobras.
Oh, that's the worst right there. Oh, Terror of the Mummies. That's when she gets trapped in one of the well rooms, and there's snakes and everything coming out of the skulls.
There's a lot of snakes there.
Look at that. That's insane. Oh, creepy just thinking about it. You know, and I don't mind snakes. So what do we got? No, Belloc. Trapped by Belloc. Belloc, I believe, was that guy?
Yep.
That's the guy that burns his hand. I think that's Belloc there.
This is Belloc, and that's the guy who burned his hand.
Alright, that's before they actually trap them in there. That's them taking the Ark out.
Within the stone chest.
That goes right before this one. That's when they unbury it.
In the Chamber of Death.
And the Chamber of Death. So that's when he's going down into the chamber.
And that's when he gets trapped in.
And eventually Belloc traps him in there. So you can see we have a lot of cards here. I'm going to have to go through and set up which ones we need and start hunting for them. That's them. You know, and little side promotional note here too. If you guys are interested more about the Ark, there is currently a possible theory that the Ark is possibly buried on Oak Island. If you've never seen that Curse of Oak Island show,
Oak Island.
feel free to check it out. It's it's good old-fashioned fun. There's nothing wrong with believing. And
I just want to say, make sure you go check out our Tops 2020 Baseball Series 1 that we actually pulled a couple of good cards out of. This was what we had out of what we got
so
from
we
the
actually just opened this up here recently. The video is now live on the channel.
These are the good cards that we got.
And we got ourselves some pretty good cards. So we will post up any of these doubles up on eBay. Let us know if there's any sets you're interested in as well, and we're gonna keep on growing here. All right, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment just to even say hello, because we will read and answer back. Thanks, everyone.